Hi, I'm John Sullivan with 401k Specialist. I'm from the floor of the Excel 401k conference in Las Vegas, and I'm joined by Bill Chetney with GRP Advisor Alliance, Babu Sivadasan from InvestNet Retirement Solutions, and we're talking CITs.
Yeah.
All right. So why CITs? Why now, guys?
Well, Babu,
with fee compression and the plan sponsors asking for simplification, of the menu, it makes sense now, right?
Yeah.
With advisor being able to kind of simplify that core menu and structure it in a lower cost environment.
Sure. So, it seems like it's what's old is new. I mean, these things have been around forever. It's really strange that they would all of a sudden just kind of explode on the scene.
Yeah, so instead of why now, why not now?
Okay.
Right? I mean, they've been around for 90 years.
Sure.
They're tailored for retirement plans, where mutual funds are tailored for retirement plans, individuals, and so on. So I think what happened in the evolution in the late 80s is that it went from where 85% of the money was in separate accounts of mutual fund companies, and then over 6, 8, 10 years, it all flipped to mutual funds, and that's where it sits today. But you're seeing this move quickly back to CITs, and the way information flows much faster now than it did 20 years ago.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that movement and that flip from mutual funds to CITs, again, same type of mandates, same type of investment strategies, but just a different wrapper that's more efficient and more cost effective.
So then what type of growth trajectories are we looking at over the next couple of years here? I mean, are you guys expecting big things for CITs?
Yeah, we are expecting, and we are seeing signs of that, so even though our program is fairly new and the reception that we are getting from the advisors is tremendous.
Yeah, wonderful. Now, you guys just announced a huge deal here. What's going on?
Right, well, it's just a great partnership. Babu and I have known each other for years. And
has this been something in the works for a while? Is it just you hit upon it recently? What's up?
It's been in the works for about 2 years now.
Okay.
So what this partnership is about is bringing together distribution and technology together, and that investment expertise combined with it, being able to deliver something highly scalable. That essentially what we are doing is DBSation of the DC,
okay.
right?
Sure.
Sponsors are looking for, participants are confused about 30, 40 list of funds. That menu is very complex for them to understand, and sponsors are really asking for simplification. And that's what we have done here. But very thoughtful construction of those menus, that we have done together.
You talk technology. What do you mean specifically about technology when it comes to CITs? Again, a very staid, kind of boring, structure, if you will, but seems to be really gaining traction.
Well, how do you explain it? How do you illustrate the value, right?
Sure.
And that's where technology comes in. We have some sophisticated analytics and reporting, that goes with these products, that tell the story fairly well. And how do you combine that with what the advisors, intellectual property, how they're trying to tell the story? How do you marry the two? That's what we have done.
What is each firm's role kind of in the value chain here?
I think Babu's, I think it's a combination. We cross over, but I think probably core is investment expertise and technology, and probably core with us is distribution.
Okay.
Right? But we both have elements of both. They've obviously accumulated a lot of advisors that utilize their expertise and services, and we have a lot of advisors doing the same. But when you take the two, instead of having a couple of $250 million pots of money, you have $500 billion, and that gives you real purchasing power in the marketplace, so that the people affiliated with us are going to have a better solution for their customers.
Understood. Now, what kind of an education level are we talking about here, guys, when it comes to CITs? Does anybody know what the heck they are?
It's fairly, it's amazing. It's simply a wrapper. You can consume the exact same mandate from an investment perspective with a separate account of CIT or a mutual fund. So it's as simple as that. But if you're used to filling out mutual fund paperwork, you're used to filling out mutual fund paperwork.
Sure.
And if you're doing CIT paperwork, oh my gosh.
Understood.
And again, the simplification, the tools, the comfort level that Babu's created with his advisors, and we're translating to ours, that first layer of comfort then says, okay, well, I guess the CIT is not that complicated after all.
Yeah,
right.
Absolutely. Is this
and these are building blocks, by the way.
Okay.
And using those building blocks, you construct a well-diversified portfolio for the participants.
Is this kind of a deal the first in the industry?
It's the largest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with that, right?
Yeah.
Bragging rights. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fantastic. Bill, Babu, wonderful. Thanks, guys. Really
Thank you.
appreciate it.
All right.
Once again.
Thank you, John.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
All right. Bill.
All right.
I'm John Sullivan with 401k Specialist.